Good morning, everyone. I had an awesome sleep last night, so I'm quite awake. I found this in a supermarket yonks ago, and I was just kind of going through it. I don't even remember. I think it was like last year. Yeah, I think it was last year that I got this. And it was like in Safeway. But one of the reasons I'm always interested in dreaming, so I always pick something like that up. Yeah. So last night I did have a few dreams, and I woke up about halfway through last night. And I tried to remind myself to remember what my dream was, so I kind of reviewed it before I went back to sleep. But then I went back to sleep, and now I cannot remember it, which is strange. Because normally I do, but it's okay. It's probably because I wanted to remember it that I can't. So I'll probably remember it throughout the day in little bits and pieces. The dream that I had right before I woke up was me and a bunch of people standing in front of a deli, and we were ordering sandwiches and stuff. It was kind of like a super fancy Subway. But yeah, that was fun. It's really interesting though that every time I have a dream about food or something, one of my friends is always in it. So I'm very curious as to what that means. That's something that I noticed when I woke up this morning. And it's just been recently too, so yeah. What else is there? Oh yeah. Yeah, so the dreams last night were happy and shiny. They weren't weird and scary like sometimes I often get. One of the things that I was going through in this book is there's a dreamer's checklist, I think. Yeah, here it is. It's like having difficulty remembering your dreams. Normally I don't, but this is one of the reasons why I'm recording, is so that I can look back. Instead of being constantly thinking about sleeping and constantly thinking about the dreams that I've had and constantly, trying to figure out what's going on in my brain, I'm actually finding it helpful so far this week is to talk to the camera and get it out, as opposed to just constantly having it spinning in my head, because I'm finding that when I tell you, when I tell you guys my dreams or what's happened in the last night, I feel like I've dealt with it, I've faced it, and I'm letting it go. So, I think that might try and keep this going for a little while and seeing if it helps, because two nights in a row with very little disturbing dreams is actually quite awesome for me. Or not just disturbing dreams, but like a disturbed sleep in some way. So, because like I said in the last couple of videos, last year has been really difficult, where I would get a really good night's sleep and then a series of nights where they sucked, and then another good night's sleep and then a series of nights where it sucked. I never felt in the last year that I got any really awesome, like a solid week of good sleep. So that's one of the things that I was finding helpful is, so far the positive effect is like talking to you guys, I'm sleeping better. So I guess I should tell everyone my dreams more, or find at least one person who will listen. Okay, so difficulty remembering your dreams. They make, like, this is really small, but they make generalizations that I've seen in thousands of books before, but it doesn't always apply to me. keeping a pen and paper by your bedside helps, right? I used to do that a lot. And then asking yourself to remember your dreams. I've done that before, and it sort of works. Sometimes it doesn't. And practice concentration. So basically spend 10 minutes a day thinking about your dreams and trying to keep them in the forefront of your brain so you can remember and recall. I do that usually when I wake up. I try and kind of review my dream. It's fun when you can like go through it and remember all the crazy things that your brain can come up with. If you keep a dream journal, just write down the highlights of what it is that of your dream, and then as you go, as you continue on and you get more practice, you can remember more details, which is awesome. And this is over time. Think about the dream themes that emerge from these dream words and use the dictionary to explore possible connections and dream meanings. Which is what my intention is with these videos, is to try and find the themes of my dreams. I think I remembered a bit of my dream, but I can't. It just was a quick flash. Because themes of your dreams also mean something, right? So it's not just like you dream about flying once and then continue on. You could dream about flying in an airplane. You could dream about flying, like you're Superman. You could dream about birds flying, but the main theme would be flying. And you'll know when the connections are there because you'll notice it in your dreams, and they're personal to you. So you'll know yourself whether or not it's connected or not. And then whoops. My computer just turned off. And that's one of those difficulties with dreams, is that they're always really personal. So you can't just go to someone and say, "Can you tell me what it means?" And you can't always just pick up a book and say, and look it up. You know, like zombies. I had horrible nightmares about zombies for like the longest time. They were my biggest fear. And only 2 books ever had zombies in it. And this is actually one of them, which is another reason why I picked this book up. If you dream of seeing a zombie, you feel like you aren't involved in your own life. Are you on automatic pilot? If you dream you're being chased or attacked by a zombie, you feel threatened by monotony, boredom, and habit. Maybe it's time for a life change. Or if you dream you are a zombie, you feel like you have no power in your life. And for me, it was problems or baggage that I had thought I had dealt with, and I had laid to rest, and they kept popping up in my life repeatedly. And I was like, "But I dealt with you. Why are you upsetting me? I don't get it." And that's one of the reasons why zombies kept popping up in my life, is because I kept thinking I had dealt with this situation or idea or thought or reoccurring. I keep thinking I put it away or to rest and letting it go, and then it would come back and bite me. Sorry. So that's what zombies were meaning for me. The other thing is that one of the things that I found helpful with these little books, not this one in particular, but all the other ones that I have, is that they all give you ideas on how to make, do you want to use your dreams to become more self-aware? So that really rings true for me, because when I dream, and when I think about dreaming, or when I try and recall these dreams, these images are coming from me, and I'm creating these images. So somewhere I'm trying to tell myself something. My subconscious is trying to say, yo, Eileen, pay attention here. You need to know this. You have to deal with it, or this is interesting. So that's kind of where I'm coming from with these dream dictionaries, is I'm trying to like piece together this giant mental puzzle, but it's kind of like complicated stuff. And that's one of the reasons why I find telling my dreams to people is extremely helpful. And it helps me kind of discover things that I never thought. It helps me think new ways and helps me have new ideas or new concepts about who I am, and how true things are. Or if I'm having difficulty confronting something, it helps me think of it in a new way, so that it's easier for me to confront whatever it is, whatever problem I'm thinking about. So like these little things are handy when you're starting off, but as you get more developed in your in your own subconscious, and you get more developed in trying to translate your own dreams, and you find things that are really personal to you, you kind of grow as a human being, and as such, it's one of the more handier tools that I've used is self-development was dreams. Yeah, and oh, I guess I should tell you, what did I have last night? Water and a bowl of cereal, I think. But then yesterday I worked so hard, and I was really, really tired when I came in home from work last night, so I basically just ate and then went to sleep. And that was kind of it. And so being physically tired also helps in the sleeping. So I think that's everything. I think so. Let's just make sure I didn't miss something. Your dream and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. That was the checklist. So, write your dreams. Pardon me. Write your dreams down. And you can start a dream journal. And then use your dreams to become more self-aware. Is kind of where I was coming from with it. But, yeah, I think that's all I have right now. So, I remember the deli smelled really good, so I think I had a dream smell, which is very rare. Anyway, thank you for sharing this journey, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.